But I'm telling you guys, when I learned this stuff, everything changed.
Wow.
The whole credit game changed. I didn't need to study regular credit. Regular credit to me now is trash.
Yeah.
Why? Because I can do whatever I want with the laws. It is written. And
Exactly.
their laws says, brother, it says 15 USC 6802B, opt out. A financial institution may not, it's a choice. They don't have to report anything. It is a choice. There is no law that says they have to report anything. It is a lie.
Damn.
It goes back to double speaking. A financial institution may not disclose non-public personal information to a non-affiliated third party unless. So let's break that part down. A non-affiliated third party. So if you own Company A, right? And Company A has a subsidiary, Company B. They are affiliated by common interest and ownership. But now if there's a Company C that you don't own. So I like to use Truist and Lightstream. They're affiliated by common ownership. TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, Truist has nothing to do with them. They don't own those companies. That's a non-affiliated third party. So Truist can share information between Lightstream and Truist Bank, right? But when it comes to TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, the consumer must get 3 disclosures before that information can be exchanged. And the consumer must agree to it.
Damn.
So,
Yeah, that's deep.
so now, this is what the law says. A financial institution may not disclose non-public personal information to a non-affiliated third party unless A, such financial institution clearly and conspicuously discloses to the consumer in writing or in electronic form or other form permitted by the regulations prescribed under Section 6804 of this title that such information may be disclosed to such third party. This is double language. All this is simply saying that, okay, we're going to report, Doreen, we're going to report your information. That's all that is saying. But you see how much stuff is in there just to say that?
Right.
That's the first thing. This is what 95% of all consumers get. The first disclosures. The first disclosure, which is A, they don't get B and they don't get C. But you cannot give A without giving B and C. And B says, the consumer is given the opportunity, right, before the time that such information is initially disclosed to direct that such information not be disclosed to such third party. So what B is saying is that, okay, Doreen, we're going to report your information. But before we report your information, we're going to tell you that we're going to report your information. And if you decide that you don't want this information reported, this is where you sign.
Wow.
And then C now says this. The consumer is given an explanation of how the consumer can exercise that non-disclosure option. So if I decide not to have my information reported, they no need to tell me what I need to do so my information does not get reported.
Damn. That's hard, bro. That's a real game. I ain't gonna lie.
Consumer controls the credit report. The consumer controls the consumer report. You control the information, but people don't know they have this type of power, and they get taken advantage of.
For sure, for sure. That's real deep. I can't lie. That's the sauce, man. They finna be like, wow. Because I'm shocked. Can't lie. So look, as far as credit building, talk about some credit building. I usually teach a lot about, trade lines and stuff like that, which is trash. But, what really matters in today's world is primaries. How do you feel about primaries?
Primaries are essential. Without primaries, you're going to have a thin profile because all you're going to have is authorized users.
Exactly. So people that be hitting me up, they be like, they trade lines. And I'm always saying primaries. But for some reason, they think that these trade lines can do so much. Trade lines is really temporary.
It's marketing.
You know what I mean?
How people has marketed trade line as the holy grail of credit.
Exactly.
It's like how they've marketed credit bureaus.
Exactly.
Credit bureaus are fake. Trade lines can assist. It's a crutch. But people think that they can replace bad credit habits by throwing on a
trade
trade
line.
line. You can't put lipstick on pig. It's still a pig.
Exactly.
Like,
right.
You got to clean the stuff up.
Exactly. The business credit, how you feel about that?
Business credit is lit. So I know a little bit about business credit because it's not my area of specialty. I have friends that does the business credit side of it. But what people need to comprehend is that business credit is the holy grail of credit. Yeah. It does not report to your personal unless you PG it.
Exactly.
And the thing about business credit is you can run up a bag because the factors of your personal credit is not the factors of business credit.
Exactly.
So when you can max out on a business credit card, it doesn't get reported.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you can get a $100,000 or $200,000 line of credit on the business side, that doesn't affect you personally. What happens, and what I've seen, I'm not going to say it's everybody, people that are not financially educated, they're not tuning in to this episode on the channel right now. Right? They've never seen 100, 200, 300,000 before. They've never seen a credit card with 50 bands on it. So now they're going to shopping spree. Well, who's going to pay for that? You use it, somebody got to pay for it. Who's going to pay for it?
Right.
But then you didn't create an asset. If you went and bought a luxury car, is the car being rented and providing you income?
Right.
Are we turning liabilities into assets?
Yeah.
But they just go on a splurging spree. Oh, I'm going to go live my best life. I'm going to go to Mali. I'm going to go to Dubai. I'm going to go everywhere. But damn, now this credit card's maxed out. You didn't generate a stream of income to pay this card back.
Right.
Now you're stuck. And now you look stupid. Because you're going to say, no, I took this program and I got the card. But no, you're coming to me. You're saying, Darain, I got a $50,000 credit card and I need it deleted. Well, what did you use that $50,000 line of credit to do?
Exactly.
Credit isn't the issue. It's people's mind.
Yeah. Yep.
My people are destroyed because of a lack of knowledge. So if that is true, and it is designed this way, because remember, there's the finance charge, they can write it off, and then they can send it to collection. They're getting paid. They will extend these line of credit to you because now, all right, they can start garnishing people's wages.
Wow.
Because now, if let's say they send it to a debt collector, right?
Yeah.
And the debt collector got a judgment, and you get summoned to court. You didn't go. They get a default judgment, and then they put in for garnishment, right? And then it got approved. Now your whole 9-to-5 paycheck is being garnished by debt collectors. But guess what? People don't know that they don't have to pay debt collectors. This is in the law.
So you don't have to pay a debt collector.
You don't have to. It's in the law. I'm not saying y'all shouldn't. You got to do that. Listen, I only got a high school diploma. I'm quite sure some of y'all got PhDs and bachelors, but I am telling you, the law says 15 USC 1692 CC, in writing, a consumer can refuse to pay a debt collector.
Right.
I didn't make it up, bro. It's in your laws.
Wow.
And y'all can go look it up yourself.
Wow, that's deep, y'all. You feel me? So like it's if I'm a person and I'm loving the information, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do I go and like get in tune with you? Like as far as like, what do you offer your services?
All right. So my university, I have 2 calls per week, 8 calls a month, where we go anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. I tell you, bro, I don't run out of game. And this is just the surface, right? Where I have my students, we come on, we do credit Q&As, where I'm breaking the laws down. We're building dispute letter. Dude, I've built over 50 dispute letter off the dome. Right now, I can build a dispute letter right on here. Like,
so if we want to learn how to clean our credit, and we want to learn how to clean other people's credit, we just got to sign up for your program.
Correct.
And you going to teach us that, and we're going to be able to get on the phone with you?
That's what I do. Well, you won't be able to get on the phone with me. Okay. And I'm being fully transparent, guys. I run a 7-figure company. Right? You're going to get on with my team. But you get on the team that first week, you're going to be on a call with me in a Zoom.
Okay.
I'm being transparent. I'm telling y'all, the Zoom is busting. I'm breaking everything down. And even
I got to get on one of those Zooms with you.
Bro, come on. It's too easy. I just shoot you a Zoom link.
Yeah.
I'm breaking everything down. We dissect the whole law. And what's been so effective is the type of dispute letters. You cannot find my dispute letters anywhere on the internet because I make them off the top of the dome.
Yeah, you know what you're talking about too.
Right? So what I did was about 2 weeks ago, I made an ebook. I basically outlined the whole process of how I built I had a 504 FICO and I took it to 810 3 times. So in that ebook, I'm breaking down the whole steps of what I did when I was deployed. I even have the pictures in there. I read 140 books, bro. Like, people are thinking that, you know, there ain't just overnight. It's not overnight.
It's not.
People fail to realize that if you want to become the best at something, it's going to take time
And hard
to
work.
get it. It's either it's going to cost you time, or you're going to pay someone to learn it.
No, for sure.
And a lot of times people are cheap and they know the price of everything and the value of nothing. So then they are stuck with bad credit and they wonder why they live in such an expensive life.
For sure.